What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and as you guys can see, I really am black. So now that that's out of the way, let's get down to business here. This coming Monday, September 4th, which is Labor Day, TSR Live is going to air live right here on YouTube every weekday afternoon at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. Now, for those of you who are already familiar with my show, don't worry, the content is still going to be the same. It's still going to resolve around self-improvement in the areas of health, finance, fitness, girls, relationships, etc. You guys know I'm not a financial expert by any stretch of the imagination. You know I'm not a certified nutritionist. And to be quite honest with you guys, I don't really consider myself to be an expert in pickup or seduction. I don't consider myself to be some sort of top level PUA. Yeah, I fuck more pretty girls than the average man, but that doesn't make me a so-called professional dating coach or PUA expert or anything like that. What I bring to the table, as you guys already know, is a lot of personal experience. And what I talk about here, the advice that I give men, is based on things that I've been through and tried myself. Now, sometimes I will talk about things I've seen and heard from family and friends, but by and large, most of what I talk about are my own personal experiences. Now, I've had six-figure incomes on more than one occasion. I've owned multiple homes, multiple cars, and all the rest of that, everything that comes with it. And I've been broke and homeless. And guys, that's no exaggeration. I went from having a six-figure job at Research Triangle Park in North Carolina to living in a quasi crack house with literally nothing to my name just a few short years later. I went from all of that to to moving west, getting lucky on a few residential properties, and making enough money at this point to live a modest but comfortable lifestyle. I used to be bad with women, as you guys all know. I married a woman, and I've written about this on Return of Kings, but I married a woman who was a drug addict and committed paternity fraud. I didn't find that out till, I think, 5 or 6 years into the marriage. I read, this is embarrassing, but again, you guys have read and heard this stuff. I rented a house for a single mom and her son who was fucking her baby daddy on the side when I went to jail for a week. I proposed to a girl after I knew she cheated on me multiple times. Now, I came from all of that to being able to fuck good-looking girls on the regular. So I've come a long way in that regard as well. At one point, I weighed over 300 pounds back when I was married, and as you guys can see, I'm in great shape now. I work out, I ride my bike, and I swim and all that. So again, guys, I'm no expert on any of these fields, but I've managed to create a great life for myself. And I just turned 40, and at 40 years old, I am now more content and satisfied with my life than I've ever been in my entire life. And I'd like to share with you guys how I got here and what I do on a daily basis, physically, mentally, financially, to make sure that I stay here. Now, I'm also, to add to what I've been doing before on the Sharpe Reality and TSR Live, I'm also going to talk about articles. I'm going to talk about videos. I'm going to talk about the blogs that you guys need to check out so that you guys can stay on your game. And I'm also going to talk about the shenanigans that women involve themselves in the dating market, just in case you guys start to slip back into blue pill thinking. Listen, we're all human. We all have our beta ways about us, but I think that by pointing out and by showing you what women are doing, what women are talking about, I'm going to do this the same way. I'm going to pull articles. I'm going to pull off blogs, just so you guys can see that all women really are like this, that have been steeped in this feminist garbage and sewage. Now that is going to be a daily segment for sure, because a lot of guys out there, and you guys know who you are, a lot of you out there believe that women aren't as bad as we say they are, or are as bad as we talk about. You say to yourself, okay, Donovan, you make good points, but they can't really be that bad. Well, if you listen to TSR every day, you will not fall into that trap and ended up getting played by a bunch of these hoes out here. So tune in to TSR Live every weekday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, starting this Monday, September 4th, which is Labor Day. Thanks for listening, guys, and I will see you there.